Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I thought I was getting the adapter yesterday, but the idiot seller sent me a defective one. After taking about a week of deciding, I don't know if I have one. So, I'm gonna ship this one. Yeah. What a massive waste of time. Well, the joys of living in a third world shithole where people make you waste time. Where time has less value than money. And in a civilized world, time equals money. Oh well. Anyway, when was it? Oh, right. Ranting. This one is a doozy. From Bound into Comics, Star Trek Discovery makes Democrat Stacey Abrams president of the United Earth as she campaigns for governor of Georgia. Yeah, the bitch who I think pretty reliably, and I'm not gonna lie here, going out based on my memory, but allegedly she may or may not have kind of not done correctly the certain thing on a certain something that you cannot even say on YouTube because they are gonna. But suffice to say, she kind of got caught with her pants down. And that's not a pretty sight, even on the best of days. Trust me. Anyway, where was I? Democrat and Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams made a special guest appearance in Season 4 finale of Star Trek Discovery. Sorry, STD. Let's go out and just say it. STD. Star Trek Discovery is the STD of Star Treks. As a long-time Trekkie fan, as someone who loves Star Trek, someone who even had, up until recently, known a lot of Klingon words, I'm gonna be honest. Star Trek Discovery is indeed the STD of Star Treks, which gave rise to mutated STDs that then became Lower Decks, Petard, and other retarded shit. Anyway, and you can see that she is bringing an absolutely happy being there, in which she is. It seems that she would be a very, very interesting dictator, because she has that dictator face over there. And whoever put him as the United Earth president, let's just say that he may not have been above board, you know? Well, I can't even say those words, even if it's a mockery on a Star Trek show. So, you'll have to try to guess what I'm trying to mean over here. You're gonna blame YouTube for that one. Right. The Hollywood favorite Abrams announced, for fuck's sake, her plans to run for governor of Georgia back in December, right on Twitter. Guys, I'm running for governor because opportunity on stage soon be determined by zip code, background, or sets to Well, you know, she's only going to rule for a very specific demographic, and anybody else is not going to matter for her. It's always like that with people with dictatorial dreams. Anyway, allegedly, despite a handful of Hollywood heavyweight celebrities, yeah, that's definitely heavyweight. And I mean not on the figurative speak, but on quite of the literal speak. Michael B. Jordan Common, Will Ferrell. Seriously, Will Ferrell? Abrams still lost in 2018 Georgia gubernatorial election by a 51 to 48 margin. Since 2018 election, Abrams' likability in the state has taken a hit. Abrams has publicly refused to concede the fact that she lost. Probably should not be using that word too much. Using her opponent in the GOP voted no systemic racism for her defeat. As noted above, the series finale is STD, entitled Coming Home, I'm coming home. Abrams made a cameo as the president of the United States. Jesus Christ, I think she'll be a terrifying dictator. I think the United Earth should go and rise up and topple that dictator. Protest, protest, rubble, 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 rubble. Right. In episode 6, the United Earth being evacuated as a dark matter anomaly. Oh, for the love of God. And as the Alpha Quadrant at the behest of the alien species known as Stacey, the aliens were using the dark matter anomaly to mine boronite in order to sustain a hyperfield that protected their species. Oh. Yeah. The writers who wrote this episode, it's a bit of a retard. It seems so goddamn boring, it doesn't feel Star Trek. Then again, they have a captain called Michael, who is anything but Michael. Son of a bitch. After STD, hey, finally, Crew Saves the Galaxy finally agrees to rejoin the Federation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, isn't this show supposed to be happening in the past? If it's happening in the past of the other Star Treks, there was no mention whatsoever of Earth ever leaving the Federation. What in the goddamn fucktard is this? Why are you contradicting the other Star Trek shows who are more canon and way more established than this garbage? Who seriously, Alex Kurtzman? You are a disgrace for Star Trek! God, we should have kept these people out of our hobbies! The official description for the episode states, this is the full finale, the DMA of Franchise ass. And Nivar, what's Nivar? Why is it close to her? Oh, I have a question on the way. Banyam, and the thing about of the STD. Must find ways to communicate and connect with species far different from their own before time runs out. I retarded, okay? God damn it. Speaking of the Wire Star Trek showrunner Michelle Paradise revealed that she can hardly believe the show got Stacey Abrams to come in. Oh, for the love of God, you bunch of butt-sniffing morons! Of course you would agree with it! She wants to... even on the pretend be the dictator she wants to be! Honestly, the number of times I've seen the episode, every time you see her face, I'm like, Stones! Oh wow, that really happened, that's awesome, Nixon! God damn it, fire all of these people and go and write for Batwoman Nixon! That's the only talent you people have! Paradise will also detail how the cameo came about. Explain. Oh, for the love of God. When you come into season 3, that bringing the Federation back together again would be a 2-season arc. Oh, Jesus Christ, a 2-season arc for Federation never came apart before Kirk and even before TNG. Oh, for the love of God. And in the third episode of season 3, we go to Earth and we find out that Earth is no longer a member. So we are teaming up with Earth equals the Federation coming back together. So we knew that by the end of season 4, we will need to focus on Earth. Oh, for the love of God. And then we go into season 4. Got halfway through breaking and we realize we need a person to represent Earth Ixon. Earth Ixon. And the only question became, who should that person be? We should find a perfect dictator with very power dreams, with dreams of absolute power! I don't remember where that year came from, honestly, but I texted Alex, the guy who loves doing Star Trek without ever watching a single episode of Star Trek. What do you think of Stacey Abrams? I mean, she loves to be a dictator, doesn't she? Immediately he sent exclamation points and he said, let's set up a meeting, let's talk to her, let's see. And she was so kind and we got to the Zoom with her and we pitched her, we went for the season and who got this character was and what this character would represent. Like the total dictatorship power of Earth of our is destroyed Star Trek universe. And as if she would be part of this with us, like a total dictator. Honestly, I can't think of anyone better to represent the president of Earth in all of that. Yes, because my dream of Earth is to be a dictatorship. Oh, go fuck yourself! Let's go. We knew that she was gonna be a fan of the show, and she was a fan of the show and track in general. And for us, there was no one better to be a president. And Alex, I reached out to her. She was kind enough to get her to Zoom with us. We pitched her for the very basics of the part of the season, but just that Earth would rejoin. So I didn't want spoilers, so we tried just enough to give her context and then talk to her about who the character is and what she represents. We asked her, she'll be interested. She was okay enough to say. It's just amazing thing. She did such an incredible job. It was a privilege for all of us to get to work with her, and we are so grateful she joined us. Good Lord, look at her face! She reminds me of Castro. She also reminds me of Stalin, Putin, Hitler, Mussolini, Pol Pot. No. Yeah. Pol Pot. No. Jesus Christ. The pot dude. I forgot his name. Xi Jinping. That crazy dude from North Korea, Kim Jong-un. She also reminds me of that. For some reason. Pol Pot. Yay! I'm retarded too. Don't judge me. Oh my god, I love that. I mean, I have no idea. She's certainly just doing other things. One of the other ones, gosh, over Abrams, the show actor. Oh, that bitch who just cannot act. She did a horrible character in Walking Dead. There was a point that I just wanted her character gone. I was rooting. Oh, will this be the zombie that is going to be the hero to get her? Will that one be it? It wasn't. And then another one came and, will those one be the hero to take her out of the show forever? It wasn't. You have no idea how disappointed I was with the zombies. After a while. Oh well. Sadly, STD doesn't have zombies. But then again, they weren't that effective to take her out of the show, so... yeah. Anyway. Where was I? No. I'm still floored when I think about Stacey gracing us with her presence in season 4. I'm Michael, and I cannot play other character by myself, and I cannot act. So pay me well, otherwise I'm gonna accuse you of racism. Allegedly. Christ. Ace is a legend in making a civil hero, and she was absolute light to work with. She wowed us with her charm, humility, generosity, and she whipped up some acting chops too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Humility, generosity, and charm. The things that Stacey Abrams has none. Yeah, well, at least she can lie. That's an order for a black woman to stand with her in the... Oh, for the love of God. For the love of God. Sam is going to Hollywood to see if she can say, oh, Jesus Christ. Stop moving! Jesus claims she didn't support him in the decision for... Jesus Christ. Yep, Star Trek. Definitely dead. Now, there is no way you can salvage Star Trek after this one. No. Completely and utterly dead. He's a long-time Star Trek fan. It was an annoying Star Trek, but right now, I'm embarrassed to say that I was a Trekkie. Yeah. This is bad, isn't it? Really bad. Really, really bad. Kind of like... No, I don't think I have a comparison to how bad this is. Oh boy. So that's how bad it is. So, no, wait, I have a comparison. This episode of STD is as bad as the day I first saw the first episode of STD. There you go. The only way to compare it is to compare it with STD. It's the only comparison you can get of how bad this thing is. Ah, for the love of God. Oh, and everything I said here is allegedly. Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.